So I wound up setting the timing about 6 degrees higher than the book calls for. A lot of times when I set the timing, I set it according to what the engine sounds like, and this sounds pretty good right there. It's cold now. I went to the store and got some stuff to soak up the grease and stuff. My valve covers came, but I'm going to soak them in vinegar and then clean them up and paint them before I put them on there. And I went ahead and got me some oil so I could change my oil and everything. But I'm going to fire it up and get it outside so I can put some stuff on the floor to soak up that stuff. One thing about owning this car is it'll keep you from getting old, because you get to have kind of a little workout getting in and out of it and all. That's good for an old man. You need to do that kind of thing. Good for you. Oh, I also want to adjust this. Thing too. I can do that too. I had some bubble wrap that those valve covers came in. A piece of it blew up under the car. And I heard that noise, like, what the heck is that? Oh yeah, bubble wrap. So I'm gonna have a cleanup day, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, pretty soon. Now that this is runnable, I want to clean up this whole garage. And also, I want to move my lift back up here because I registered the, not registered, but insured the Chrysler, and it's still registered, and I may start driving it. But I wanted to get up under the front end of it and look at some front end stuff, and my lift works really well for that. I had moved it back there because I wanted a flat surface to be working on my engine and everything, so I'm about ready to move it back in this section. Plus I got that Jeep out there, that Cherokee, that needs some, it needs a little lower body work, so I guess this is all part of that. What I'm going to be doing today, just kind of cleaning up, so we'll get right with it. Oh, the joy. By the way, you might have noticed I got a little popping coming from a motor. I'm not sure what's causing that. If any of y'all want to contribute your suggestion, I'll be happy to listen. I ran over something in the driveway there, I think. Didn't mean to, but it did. I don't know if I can knock that out of gear without working the clutch in there or not. My seat's come unglued from its spot. I got a spot in the floor where this seat sits. There it is. Right there. Yep. Timing is advanced quite a lot. That's what makes it start that way. I kind of did that on purpose. I figured out that so far I don't have any place I'm getting any vacuum from. Of course, with a cammed engine, the cam will a lot of times decrease the amount of engine vacuum that you have. And I don't know if that's why, or if it could be I'm running an old carburetor that's about to have stopped up. But I think she sounds good, just like that. Seemed like there was something else I was going to say or do, but I can't remember what it is. She's a good lumpy, bumpy thing. I kind of wanted that, in a rat rod. The idea of a car that you can feel the engine run kind of works for me. Yeah, probably wash his windshield at some point. No rush about that. I won't be taking her out on the road anytime soon. Okay, enough chatter. is I'm probably going to be burning oil off this. I've spattered out a goodly bit of oil, and while I was doing setting those valves, that'll take a while to burn off, and these things getting a nice discoloration on the headers here. Yeah. Oh, the joy. Sounds like an exhaust leak over here. Right there, it is. I can fix that pretty easy. That might be what's causing my popping. Sometimes when you got an exhaust leak, it'll cause it to pop. That could be right what it is, right there. That ain't really leaking there. That might have cured my problem right there. Gosh, we're all leaking down the side of the motor, but I'm pretty sure that came from where I had the valve covers off of it before. You don't see anything leaking up here, but you can see it running down. That's probably oil that was sitting there. And it's just now heating up enough to run down. I'll throw some cat litter in there. Also, my wrench fell apart. That may have been, remember I had that weird noise? It might have been that wrench. That little bottom piece coming off of it, but I don't hear that weird noise anymore. It might have accidentally, it might have fixed itself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. How will it go? Let's put Gun at a time or two. See what she sounds like now. Popping, still popping. I wonder what's causing that. Coming out this side. Ain't that odd?